Can I tell you something kind of embarrassing? Yeah.
I knew pretty early.
How early?
The second conversation.
The coffee one.
The coffee one.
That's not embarrassing. I knew it, the coffee one, too. Yeah. Here's the coffee one from my angle. You said something I've been trying to articulate for months, and you said it in one sentence, like it was obvious, like anyone would have said it. Nobody has said it. You said it and moved on and kept drinking your coffee. I said, wait,
Can you say that again?
you said it again. I wanna be around this person for a long time. Second conversation, coffee, place on fifth. That's when
From my side, you listen.
not perform listening, actual listening. You asked the follow-up, that the follow-up required. Not the polite one, the curious one, that's rare enough that I noticed immediately. And then you said something, I referenced something I mentioned earlier in the same conversation. Something small, something I hadn't flagged as important, and you filed it and connected it back. That's when I knew. Same coffee, same afternoon, both knew. So we both knew at the coffee one.
And then spent 3 more weeks not saying it.
Being very casual about it.
Very relaxed, no indication of anything.
Extremely normal behavior from both of us.
We're alive.
The best kind of alive.
Both knew the coffee one. Both knew before it had begun. Neither said a thing for weeks. Both knew, and that's the peak. Both knew, now we're here. Both knew, everything is clear. Coffee on fifth.
Second time.
Both knew,
That's the whole rhyme. That's the whole rhyme. Both knew.
Same day,
Both knew.
didn't say.
3 weeks of knowing.
Casual faces,
Both knew.
same places.
A coffee dropped it.
Both aware,
I both knew.
met right there.
Still at the coffee one. In the best way.
Both knew,
Both stayed.
both knew.
There's a specific kind of person who asks the question twice. Not because they didn't hear the answer the first time, because they want to hear what changes this second time around. Everyone else takes the first answer at face value, moves on, files it done. This person asks again, 3 minutes later, slightly different angle, same question underneath. And the second answer is always more honest than the first. The first answer is the rehearsed one. The second one is the real one. I started noticing this pattern at work first. Someone would say everything's fine in the meeting. Then this person would catch them after, casually ask something adjacent, not the same question, close to it. And the real answer would come out sideways. Not interrogation, just patience. Most people don't have patience for the second answer. Watch this person do it on a personal level too. Asked a friend how they were doing, got fine. Asked again later in the conversation, different wording. Got the actual thing, took maybe 4 minutes total. 4 minutes is nothing if you're not in a rush to file the conversation as resolved.
Ask once, get the script. Ask twice, get the grip.
First answer's polished, second one's real. That's the whole deal. Started doing it myself after watching enough times. First answer to my own questions, usually performance. Sat with my own second answer for once. Turns out I had a rehearsed version for myself too. Didn't expect that useful discovery anyway. The people who ask twice, I'm trying to catch you out. They're just not satisfied with the efficient version. They want the real one, even if it takes longer to get there. That's not nosiness, that's actually caring about the answer. Most people ask once because once is faster. The ones who ask twice aren't optimizing for fast.
Ask twice on time.
See what changes? Usually something does. Okay. So tell me something true.
I think about you more than makes sense for someone I just met.
That's more than I expected.
I know. That's why I said it.
Here's what I didn't say out loud for the first 3 weeks. Every time your name came up in conversation, and it came up more than it should have. For someone I'd met twice, I had to actively not react to it. It takes effort, I want credit for that effort. And here's what I was doing on my end. I took the long way to things you might also be at. Not stalking proximity optimization. There's a difference. The difference is I was very casual about it. Extremely casual, nobody would've known. You took the long way, past my building, past my building, past the coffee place near your building. That's the same thing. It's adjacent, strategically adjacent. So we were both doing the thing. We were both doing the thing at the
perfectly on track.
Still trading every conversation, best back and forth I've ever been in.
There's this thing that happens on Tuesdays now. It didn't used to happen on Tuesdays. Tuesdays were just the second day of the week. Now they're the day I look forward to the most, which is a strange thing to say out loud, but it's accurate. It started because we both happened to be free on a Tuesday. No particular reason, just scheduling. First time, fine, good, actually better than good. Second time, I made sure I was free on Tuesday. Third time, Tuesday became a thing. The Tuesday thing, that's what it is now. 6 Tuesdays in and I have a favorite table. I have a preferred route to get there. I have a coffee order that I adjusted because you mentioned you liked the smell of oat milk, and now I order it too and it's grown on me. Small adjustments, big picture. The Tuesday thing has rules now, unspoken, both understood. No phones on the table, not a rule anyone said out loud. Just something that happened on Tuesday too and kept happening. No agenda, not a meeting, not a plan, just two people in the same place, being present at the same time. That sounds simple because it is. Simple is underrated. And the thing about the Tuesday thing is that it bleeds into the rest of the week now. Monday feels like the day before Tuesday, and Wednesday feels like the day after. Still glowing Thursday and Friday are running on the leftover energy from the Tuesday conversation. Saturday and Sunday are already angling toward the next one without even trying. The whole week reorganized itself around a Tuesday. I think that's what it means when something is the right thing. It restructures the calendar without asking permission. Tuesday thing, best thing every week. Tuesday thing, that's the only peak. Every other day just leads back here. Tuesday thing, clearest thing all year. Week restructure, didn't ask, just did. Tuesday thing, best thing that I did. It's Tuesday in 4 days. Already thinking about the table, already planning the route. The Tuesday thing is not going anywhere.
Undone. Yeah. Completely and entirely undone by a person who doesn't even know they're doing it. Irresistible in the most specific way. Not the general attractive, the particular kind that only works on exactly one person. That person being me. Undone by you. Unmanageable, the feeling when you walk in. Uncontrollable, the grin before I see your face. Unavoidable, the way the whole room changes. Unrepeatable, the thing you do with the space. Inexplicable to anyone who asks me to explain it. Incomparable, nothing sits beside it in the catalog. Unbelievable, still every Tuesday, every Wednesday, undeniable. And I have stopped trying to deny. Here's what undone actually looks like from the inside. It looks like being completely fine, and then you say one thing and all the carefully arranged fine shifts about 2 inches to the right and refuses to shift back. Unmanageable, uncontainable, unquestionable, true. Unreasonable, unexplainable, unavoidable. You, every I own just lands on the same destination. Undone, the whole conclusion, the whole revelation. Someone asked me how I describe it. I said, hey, you ever had a song stuck in your head except it's a person? They said that sounded unhealthy. I said it sounds like that but feels exactly right. They said, okay, fine. I said, yeah. Undone, undone, completely, totally, yes. Undone, the finest kind of mess. impossible condition, unmanageable, uncontrollable, unbelievable, free, undone. The best thing you did to me, undone, undone. Still undone, not fixing it. What changed? I keep asking myself that. Not because something went wrong, because something went completely right. And I want to understand the mechanism. Was it the specific Tuesday in October? The one when neither of us was trying to impress anyone, and both of us were doing it anyway. Was it the way you disagree with me on something small, direct, no apology, just I see it differently, and I found that more attractive than agreement would have been? Was it when you remembered the detail I mentioned once, 4 weeks before, in the middle of a longer conversation, and brought it back like you've been keeping it from me? Something in the way you stayed you through it all, something in the detail, retail, full recall. Not trying to impress, but yes, but doing it. Something in the texture, lecture, I'm into it. What changed is a question with a list of answers, and the honest answer is all of them, all of the above. Multiple choice, select all that apply. The specific Tuesday contributed, the disagreement contributed, the detail contributed, the walk home when neither of us was in a hurry contributed, the text at 11 p.m. that wasn't necessary but happened anyway contributed, all of it cumulative, compounding. The question isn't really what changed, the question is when did I decide to let it? And the answer to that is somewhere around the third Tuesday, when I stopped mentally calculating the risk assessment and just was present in the thing that was happening. Turned off the analysis, sat in the room, that's when it changed. That's the mechanism. Presence, not a strategy, not a plan, just being there when the thing was there. What changed? Everything and nothing, bro. What changed? The whole room and I awoke. Questions had the same answer every time. What changed? You arrived, that's the bottom line. Every question circling back to you. What changed? I let it, that's the whole truth. What changed? Everything in the best possible way, still changing. Saw you didn't think, just moved. Cut across the room, clean line smooth. Said one thing real, not safe. You looked up, different face. Yeah, yeah. Here's what happened after the staccato part. We talked properly for longer than either of us planned. You had somewhere to be, I probably did too. Neither of us mentioned it. The conversation moved the way good ones do, not linearly, not efficiently, just following whatever was actually interesting without worrying about where it was going. By the time we ran out of things to say, we'd already made a plan to continue. A fast version, that's it done. Sharp entry, clean, exit one. Said the thing moved right. Staccato, living feels right. The longer version has more texture. The thing I said wasn't planned. It was just the honest thing I noticed about something you did. Specific, real, no performance. You responded in kind. Specific, real, no performance. That's the whole formula. Staccato to open there, ready to stay. Sharp exit from the scripted version into the actual conversation. Ran into you a week later. You referenced something from that night. Specific, I said something in passing, and you'd filed it and brought it back. That's the thing I always notice. The ones who file the details, you file everything. Sharp exit from the safe approach. Sharp entry into the real thing. Staccato, open, narrative stay. Sharp exit, best move I made. Cut clean, land right. Sharp exit into the good life. Still the best thing I did. Walk across the room, say the real thing. Sharp exit from the script into you. Already home.
That's where I am right now. Here's how I got here.
Hey.
6 months ago, I didn't know this place existed. Had a perfectly functional life, nothing missing that I'd identified. Good work, good friends, good enough. Then the thing happened that reorganized the definition of good. Not a crisis, not a revelation, just a Tuesday. An introduction, a conversation that ran long and good became, oh, that's what good actually is. 5 months back, first real conversation. Landed on the offbeat, no hesitation. 4 months back, started noticing absence. Weeks without you had a different texture. Patience. 3 months back, said a thing out loud. You said the same thing back. No crowd. 2 months back, we were already in it. Not a label, not a conversation about what this was. Just the behavior for two people who had figured it out without needing to say it out loud. Some things don't need to be defined to be real. This was real before we named it. One month back, I used the word home in a sentence that was ostensibly about something else that I feel at home when. And then describe the thing that was you without saying your name. The person I was talking to knew immediately. Said that sounds like a person, not a place. I said yeah, both. Which brings us to right now, already home. Didn't plan a route, didn't know this was the destination. Just took the Tuesday seriously and followed the thing that felt like the correct temperature. Every time I check, already home. Turns out home isn't a place you find. It's a feeling that shows up when the right person is in the room. Already home. Didn't see the map. Already home. Just followed that. Every step back led to right now. Already home. Here's the how. 6 months back. 5, 4, 3. Every month was the lead in me. Already home. Conclusion first. Already home. Best kind of verse. Already home. 6 months of Tuesdays to get here. Worth every single one. You know how sometimes you meet someone and the whole thing just feels like a continuation of something that was already happening? Like you're mid-sentence and they walked into it. That's what this was. Not a beginning in the traditional sense, more like picking up where something left off that neither of us knew had started. You said something in the first 5 minutes that I would have said. Not the same words, the same shape. The underlying architecture of the thought was mine, except you'd arrived at it independently from a completely different direction. That's not common, that's the thing. You were my favorite stranger before I knew your name. Something in the way you moved, everything rearranged. You were my favorite stranger. Now you're something more. Favorite stranger at the door. The stranger period lasted about 3 weeks. 3 weeks of knowing your name, but not the full picture. Enough to recognize you across a room, not enough to read a room with you in it. That gap between stranger and known is one of the best places to be. Everything is still possible, nothing is complicated yet. Just potential, open in every direction. I tried to stay in it a little longer than necessary. Didn't wanna rush past it. The first time I could read you in the room, knew when you were done with the conversation, knew what the quiet meant, knew the difference between your thinking face and your listening face. That's when the stranger period officially ended, and I thought, I don't wanna miss that. My favorite stranger period. Turns out what came after was better. Still is. Favorite stranger, then favorite person. Favorite stranger, every layer worsened. Every unknown turned into a known. Favorite stranger, found a home.
changed the day I met you. Can't explain it, can't forget you. Whole world tilted just a little to the left. Hey. Yeah, wasn't looking for a gravity shift. Had everything calibrated, or so I thought. Routine intact, expectations managed in one conversation. Rearranged the furniture, not dramatically, not a lightning bolt situation. More like woke up Tuesday and the ceiling was different. Same still indifferent, feeling underneath it. That's the gravity shift, that's what you did. Whole world tilted just a little to the left. In the best way, in the best way. Every ordinary morning after you extra space to breathe. The offbeat version of the story is the real one, not the one I planned, the one that landed on the syncopated entrance. You came in sideways, and somehow that's the only way I want things to arrive now. Everything I thought was settled has a new version running underneath it. Same life, new frequency, gravity shift, and I'm not adjusting back. Told someone what happened, they said that sounds like a lie. I said it's the right amount. They said how do you know? I said because nothing about it is uncomfortable. That's how you know. The shift that feels right doesn't ask you to brace for it. It's the ride, settles in, tilts everything exactly 1 degree toward better. Gravity shifted, whole frame changed. Every morning different, rearranged. Not falling, landing, that's the call. Gravity shift, best shift of all. Off the beat, on the feeling locked in tight. Gravity shifted, everything is right. Something changed the day I met you. Still changed, still glad. I'm watching how you navigate the totally heavy crowded room. You're acting like a totally, absolutely, beautifully blooming bloom. It doesn't even look like you were totally trying to impress. You naturally remove the totally, absolute, completely heavy stress. I walk across the floor to totally, beautifully catch your eye. I don't even have a totally single, absolutely reason why. We like the heavy gaze and absolutely everything is clear. I'm wiping out the completely, absolutely, totally heavy fear. It feels like magic, but as real as can be. You're unlocking every heavy door with the key. I only got a single word to describe the mood. Effortless, flawless, absolute magic, wiping the completely heavy doubt. Every multi-layer rhyme, figuring the puzzle out. Absolute magic, whoa, taking the beautiful control. I used to overcomplicate the absolutely, totally heavy plan, but you just accept me for exactly, absolutely who I am. We never have to absolutely argue about the heavy little things. We're totally enjoying absolutely what the beautiful morning brings. You carry a completely, totally, absolutely quiet kind of grace. You put a totally permanent, heavy, beautiful smile upon my face. I'm totally enjoying the completely, beautifully quiet peace. I'm looking for the absolutely, totally beautiful release. It feels like magic, but as real as can be. You're unlocking every heavy door with the key. I only got a single word to describe the mood. Effortless, flawless, absolute magic, wiping the completely heavy doubt. Every multi-layer rhyme, figuring the puzzle out. Absolute magic, taking the beautiful control. Fearless, limitless, endless, 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 endless. horns blow. I'm dropping the syllables matching the absolutely heavy beat, because walking with you, baby, totally beautifully makes the picture complete. Flawless is the absolutely totally biggest word I'm putting on the page. Whenever you are beautifully standing right here on the stage. Effortless, flawless, absolute magic, wiping the completely heavy doubt. Every multi-layer rhyme, figuring the puzzle out. Absolute magic, taking the beautiful control. Taking control. Effortless. Effortless. Yeah, yeah. We started with a totally ordinary kind of chat. I didn't think there would be anything heavy in that. Then you dropped the joke completely, totally out of the blue. And suddenly my totally heavy focus was on you. We talked about the future, building a totally new design. You showed me how to read between the beautifully written lines. I knew right from the totally perfectly beautiful start that you were gonna capture the completely heavy heart. We're tearing the pages and writing it new, creating a beautiful, magnificent view. The story we're building is one of a kind. Legendary, making history. Visionary, solving the mystery. Extraordinary spark, totally floating on air. Every multi-layer rhyme hitting right on the stair. Extraordinary spark, living inside of this love. We don't need a map or a beautifully drawn itinerary. We're leaving the absolutely totally ordinary. You gave me quiet peace of mind, a beautiful sanctuary. I threw my old philosophy right in the dictionary. We're making every single little heavy moment count, drinking from the totally perfectly beautiful fount. You hold me down whenever the completely heavy weather hits. We're making sure that every single puzzle piece fits. We're tearing the pages and writing it new, creating a beautiful, magnificent view. The story we're building is one of a kind. Legendary, making history. Visionary, solving the mystery. Extraordinary spark, totally floating on air. Every multi-layer rhyme hitting right on the snare. Extraordinary spark, living inside of this love. Crossing every single beautifully drawn boundary. It isn't a temporary kind of totally passing phase. It's a totally beautifully revolutionary kind of kinds and craze. So let the syllables bounce, let the rhythm just flow. You give me that beautifully, absolutely radiant glow. The gravity between us is completely planetary. The sweetest taste of happiness, completely culinary. I'm looking at your face and it is absolutely perfectly the greatest kind of treasure I could ever find internally. Legendary, yet making history. Visionary, solving the mystery. Extraordinary spark, totally floating on air. Every multi-layer rhyme hitting right on the snare. Extraordinary spark, living inside of this love. Living in this love. Legendary. Yeah, yeah, yeah. already know we're gonna have a heavy night. You're wearing that jacket with the totally classic style. I haven't felt this heavy, beautiful energy in a while. We walk into the diner, grabbing a corner booth. I'm looking in your eyes, speaking the absolute truth. We're laughing so loud that the waitress gives a stare, but neither of us absolutely perfectly even care. The neon is buzzing, the rhythm is fast. We're building a memory perfectly cast. You touch my hand across the table right now. Electric, kinetic, magnetic attraction, sparking a beautiful flame. Every multi-layer rhyme, changing the absolute game. Magnetic attraction, burning so bright in the dark. I never was the type to be heavily so bold, but you just break the totally absolute heavy mode. We leave the heavy tip, wandering out to the street, moving to the absolutely beautiful city beat. You pull me in a totally unexpected heavy spin. I know right away that I absolutely already win. The chemistry is active, bubbling up to the top. I never ever absolutely want the rhythm to stop. The neon is buzzing, the rhythm is fast. We're building a memory perfectly cast. You touch my hand across the table right now. Electric, kinetic, magnetic attraction, sparking a beautiful flame. Every multi-layer rhyme, changing the absolute game. Magnetic attraction, burning so bright in the dark. Authentic, dynamic, magic. Whoa! We're breaking the heavily absolute typical rule. Playing the totally beautifully confident fool. Yeah! Let's go! I'm dropping the syllables, matching the heavy beat, because walking with you, baby, makes the picture complete. Electric is the biggest word I'm putting on the page whenever you are standing right here on the stage. Electric, kinetic, magnetic attraction, sparking a beautiful flame. Every multi-layer rhyme, changing the absolute game. Magnetic attraction, burning so bright in the dark. Sparking a flame. Electric. Electric. I walked into the party, I was ready just to leave. I had a couple magic tricks hidden up the sleeve, but then I saw you dancing completely off the beat, and suddenly my heavy little heart began to cheat. I navigated through the crowd to get a better view. I didn't wanna hesitate, I knew what I should do. We started conversation over heavily loud bass, and put a completely permanent smile upon the face. The temperature rising, the room is a blur. I'm watching exactly the magic occur. Are you feeling the rhythm the way that I do? Hit the snare. Sensation, vibration, electric connection, catching the absolute fire. Every multi-layer rhyme, taking it totally higher. Electric connection, setting the record on spin. We stepped outside to finally get a little bit of air. I noticed how the city light was shining in your hair. The little bit of awkwardness completely melted down. We're taking over absolutely every part of town. You told me about your heavy dreams and places you would go. I listened to the absolute, totally beautiful flow. It wasn't just a physical, temporary thrill. You gave my heavy beating heart a beautiful refill. The temperature rising, the room is a blur. I'm watching exactly the magic occur. You feeling the rhythm the way that I do? Hit the snare. Sensation, vibration, electric connection, catching the absolute fire. Every multi-layer rhyme, taking it totally higher. Electric connection.
a beautiful perfection. We're breaking every boundary, unlocking every gate, living in a beautifully illuminated state. I never was the lucky one, I always had to grind, but you're the greatest treasure that humanity can find. Sensation is the biggest word I'm putting on the track. I'm running with the feeling and I'm never looking back. Sensation, sensation, vibration, electric connection, catching the absolute fire. Every multi-layer ride, taking it totally higher. Electric connection, setting the record on spin, right on the spin. Sensation, sensation, sensation.
Yeah. Let's go. Woo. Na-na-na-na-na-na. I try to keep a poker face, I try to play it cool, but breaking every single little heavy golden rule is easy when you look at me with magic in the eyes. You hit me with the beautiful and massive sweet surprise. The rhythm of the city starts to mimic how you walk. The heavy traffic disappears whenever we just talk. You take a bar and Tuesday turn it into an event. I'm perfectly enjoying every second that we spend. It starts with a smile and a spreads to the room. You're completely chasing away all the gloom. I don't have immunity against this vibe. Contagious, yeah, catching it fast. Courageous, yeah, making it last. Beautiful energy, taking completely control. Every multi-layer I'm feeling the absolute soul. Beautiful energy, totally running the show. I used to be a cynic, I was totally detached, but somehow all my heavy little pieces were rematched. You showed me how to celebrate the totally mundane, dancing like a completely crazy person in the rain. We're laughing at a joke that nobody will understand. I'm holding the entire heavy universe in my hand. You gave me a perspective that I never had before. I'm throwing all the negativity right out the door. With a smile and it spreads to the room. You're completely chasing away all the gloom. I don't have immunity against this vibe. Contagious, yeah, catching it fast. Courageous, yeah, making it last. Beautiful energy, taking completely control. Every multi-layer I'm feeling the absolute soul. Beautiful energy, totally running the show. Spontaneous, harmonious, outrageous. We're coloring outside the lines, avoiding all the gray. I never thought I'd see the absolute perfect display. Yeah, catch the rhythm. I am letting down the guard, because loving you is easy when it used to be so hard. Contagious is the simplest word I can never say to tell you how you completely changed my life today. Contagious, yeah, catching it fast. Courageous, yeah, making it last. Beautiful energy, taking completely control. Every multi-layer I'm feeling the absolute soul. Beautiful energy, totally running the show. Woo! Running the show. Contagious, contagious. Yeah. down, staring at the phone. Feeling like I'm standing in the crowded room alone. Then you walk across the lobby, completely shifted gear, wiping out the static so the channel sounded clear. I didn't have a pickup line, I didn't have a plan. I just wanted you to notice who I really am. You laughed at my absolutely terrible attempt, and suddenly the heavy isolation was exempt. I look at the way that you're changing the tide. I'm throwing the logical thinking aside. There's only one way to explain it tonight. Undeniable, unstoppable, heavy rotation, catching the spark in the dark. Every multi-layer rhyme, leaving a permanent mark. Heavy rotation, watching the beautiful flow. We grabbed a couple coffees and we wandered to the park. Talking till the afternoon was fading in the dark. I realized I was telling you my heavy little fears, the ones I kept completely hidden over all the years. You didn't even flinch, you just smiled and held my hand, making me feel like I'm the greatest in the land. I used to think that making a connection was a test, but looking at you, baby, I'm perfectly at rest. I look at the way that you're changing the tide. I'm throwing the logical thinking aside. There's only one way to explain it tonight. Undeniable, unstoppable, heavy rotation, catching the spark in the dark. Every multi-layer rhyme, leaving a permanent mark. Heavy rotation, watching the beautiful flow. Yeah, it's undeniable, the way you make the pieces fit. It's unmistakable, I'm watching where the rhyming sit. Unbelievable, the heavy little things you do. The absolute, completely perfect energy is you. Yeah, let the beat ride. I'll wrap it up in syllables and put it on a groove, because I'm completely, absolutely watching how you move. The greatest kind of treasure I could ever hope to find. A totally unbreakable connection of the mind. Undeniable, unstoppable, heavy rotation, catching the spark in the dark. Every multi-layer rhyme, leaving a permanent mark. Heavy rotation, watching the beautiful flow. Just watch the flow. I watch you just moving through the room. You're chasing off the heavy and the suffocating gloom. It's crazy how you do it without breaking a sweat. The safest and the heaviest and most beautiful bet. We don't need it yet to get the heavy point across. With you I never feel like I am taking a loss. You give me quiet confidence, you steady up my hand. You're speaking in a language that I finally understand. I try to wrap my head around the magic we create. We're naturally entering a totally perfect state. Unbelievable you, stepping right out of a dream. Unbelievable you, building a perfect team. Every multi-layer I'm catching right on the sound. Unbelievable you, the greatest that I have found. Yeah, I used to think that perfect was a fictional ideal, but watching you right now is making everything so real. The flaws that you carry only add to the design. I'm thanking all my lucky stars that you were finally mine. You're throwing out a curveball, catching me by surprise. I'm looking at the universe reflecting in your eyes. We're setting up a standard that nobody can reach. I'm practicing the beautiful lessons you teach. I try to wrap my head around the magic we create. We're naturally entering a totally perfect state. Unbelievable you, stepping right out of a dream. Yeah, unbelievable you, building a perfect team. Every multi-layer I'm catching right on the sound. Unbelievable you, the greatest that I have found. Oh, yeah, it's
It's undeniable, it's unforgettable. The bond we're building up is totally unbreakable. We don't need to force the rhythm to make it fit. We just let the multi-layered syllables sit. Watch the baseline walk. I'm dropping the defenses, I am letting down the guard. Because loving you is easy when it used to be so hard. Unbelievable is the simplest word I own to cover every piece of the magic I have known. Unbelievable you, stepping right out of a dream. Yeah, unbelievable you, building the perfect team. Every multi-layer I'm catching right on the sound. Unbelievable you, the greatest that I have found. The greatest that I have found. Unbelievable
I woke up with a smile and I couldn't find a reason until I realized you are my favorite kind of season. The coffee tastes better, the morning is so bright. You chased away the shadows of the heavy dark night. We're walking through the park without a worry in the mind. You are the greatest treasure that humanity could find. I used to think that romance was a heavy cliche, but you just proved me wrong in a magnificent way. Clap, clap, let the rhythm go. I'm stepping in the middle of the beautiful glow. Beautiful paradigm, clapping right on the beat. Beautiful paradigm, totally sweeping my feet. Every multi-layer rhyme, matching right on the line. Beautiful paradigm, knowing that you are mine. I don't need a holiday to celebrate the love. It's hitting me directly like a blessing from above. The way you wear your sneakers, the way you tie your hair, I'm finding little pieces of your magic everywhere. We're laughing at the jokes that only we can understand. I'm holding the entire heavy universe in my hand. You take a simple moment, turn it into an event. I never will regret a single dollar that I spent. Clap, clap, let the rhythm go. I'm stepping in the middle of the beautiful glow. Beautiful paradigm, clapping right on the beat. Beautiful paradigm, totally sweeping my feet. Every multi-layer rhyme, matching right on the line. Beautiful paradigm, knowing that you are mine. So colorful, so wonderful, stepping out the gray. So meaningful, so graceful, walking in the day. I'm stacking up the rhymes, letting the syllables play. Beautiful is all that I really wanna say. Yeah, let's go. I'm building up the verses just to see you crack a smile. I gladly walk across the absolutely longest mile. A brand new way of living, perfectly designed. The greatest kind of love that humanity can find. Beautiful paradigm, clapping right on the beat. Beautiful paradigm, totally sweeping my feet. Every multi-layer rhyme, matching right on the line. Beautiful paradigm, knowing that you are mine. Sweeping my feet. Sweeping my feet. Beautiful. Living in this love. I was walking down the same street day after day, just waiting for the color to bleed into the gray. Routine was a master, I was following the rules, just playing in the shallow, in the ordinary pools. But then you brought a spark that lit the heavy gasoline and introduced a flavor that I had never seen. You flipped the entire script, rewrote the paradigm, and taught me how to maximize the value of the time. I'm looking at the way you completely changed the game. I know that nothing ever will really be the same. Extraordinary spark, hitting right on the snare. Extraordinary spark, totally floating on air. Every multi-layer rhyme dropping down from above. Extraordinary spark, living inside of this love. You notice all the details that everybody miss. I'm finding my serenity inside of every kiss. The way you're laughing, nothing, the way you hold my gaze. You're walking me directly through the middle of the maze. We built a little world where only we get the key. I'm exactly who I wanna absolutely finally be. more than just a passing phase, a temporary thrill. You gave my heavy beating heart a beautiful refill. I'm looking at the way you completely changed the game. I know that nothing ever will really be the same. Extraordinary spark, hit it right on the snare. Extraordinary spark, totally floating on air. Every multi-layer rhyme dropping down from above. Extraordinary spark, living inside of this love. We took the ordinary, the standard, the customary, and burned it to the ground to build a sanctuary. This isn't temporary, this is revolutionary. We're making history, becoming totally legendary. Yeah! Woo! Woo! Let the horns blow. I searched the dictionary for a better way to speak, but the standard vocabulary always feels weak. So I'll just use the biggest word that I can really find to tell you how you elevate the body and the mind. Extraordinary spark, hit it right on the snare. Extraordinary spark, totally floating on air. Every multi-layer rhyme dropping down from above. Extraordinary spark, living inside of this love. Living in this love. Extraordinary. Extraordinary. Flawless design. I never was an architect, never drew a plan. Just a regular guy doing the best that I can. But then you walk in with the blueprint of a dream, and suddenly we're building up the ultimate team. We started from the ground, laid the bricks out in the sun. I knew the very second that the building had begun. It's in the little details, the way you hold your coffee cup, the way you bring me down to earth whenever I am floating up. Look at what we built, standing heavy in the wind. This is where the absolute magic will begin. Perfection, connection, flawless design, lighting the fire in the dark. Every multi-layer rhyme, skipping right over the track. Flawless design, never completely looking back. We don't need to force it, it's a natural fit. I'm watching how the pieces of the puzzle just sit. The quiet conversations in the middle of the night. The way you make the heaviest, the problems feel light. You're catching every angle, you're smoothing every edge. You walked me safely back when I was standing on the ledge. I'm looking at the masterpiece we painted on the wall, and knowing with you, baby, I will never ever fall. Look at what we built, standing heavy in the wind. This is where the absolute magic will begin. Perfection, connection, flawless design, lighting the fire in the dark. Every multi-layer rhyme, skipping right over the track. Flawless design, never completely looking back. No friction, no tension, just a brand new dimension. We locked in the coordinates, we set the navigation. A beautiful, unbreakable, and solid foundation. I'm running out of ink, trying to write it all down. You're wearing the invisible and beautiful crown. I'll sum it up in syllables and lay it on the beat, because walking with you, baby, makes the picture complete. Perfection, connection, flawless design, lighting the fire in the dark. Every multi-layer rhyme, skipping right over the track. Flawless design, never completely looking back. Flawless, flawless, right on the track. radios playing out our favorite kind of song. We don't need a destination, riding with the breeze. Everything is falling into perfectly aligned ease. I look across the passenger and catch you looking back. We're completely operating on a totally different track. It's a feeling that I never really thought I'd get to hold, turning every single piece of ordinary into gold. And when the stars align, the picture comes in sight. Stepping out the shadows and walking in the bright. I only got one word to tell you how it feels tonight. Marvelous, marvelous light, shining directly on me. Marvelous light, exactly what I need to see. Every multi-layer rhyme directly onto the groove. Marvelous light, watching the beautiful move. I used to overcomplicate the logic in my head, worrying about the future, tripping on the things I said. But you just bring a quiet kind of comfort to the space, putting up a permanent and heavy smile up on my face. The rhythm of the city starts to match the way we talk. Everything is rhythm from our breathing to our walk. You take the heavy pressure and you melt it all away. I'm throwing out the calendar, I'm living for the day. And when the stars align, the picture comes in sight. Stepping out the shadows and walking in the bright. I only got one word to tell you how it feels tonight. Marvelous, marvelous light, shining directly on me. Marvelous light, exactly what I need to see. Every multi-layer rhyme directly onto the groove. Marvelous light, watching the beautiful move. Catches me off guard. Loving you is easy when it used to be so hard. We're coloring out softer lines, avoiding all the gray. I never thought I'd see the absolute perfect display. Just let the record spin, let the magic begin. The story we are writing isn't written in a book. It's spoken in the silence and it's given in the look. We're breaking out the atmosphere and floating in the sky. I finally got the answer, I don't have to wonder why. Marvelous light, marvelous light, shining directly on me. Marvelous light, exactly what I need to see. Every multi-layer rhyme directly onto the groove. Marvelous light, watching the beautiful move. Just watch the move. Ooh, 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 ooh. Just watch the move. Ooh, 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 ooh. Marvelous, 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 marvelous,
Magnetic, yeah. Magnetic, kinetic, the energy is frantic. Electric, poetic, crossing the Atlantic. Authentic, dynamic, nothing here is static. Harmonic, galactic, beautiful and classic. You pull me in completely without a warning sign, and suddenly the universe begins to realign. Magnetic truth, pulling me right to the core. Magnetic truth, leaving me waiting for more. Multisyllabic, jumping all over the beat. Magnetic truth, making the picture complete. Magnetic, symmetric, euphoric, right in the historic. Majestic, cosmetic, nothing is logic. Romantic, fantastic, beautifully organic. Telepathic, magic, avoid beautiful, can it be? Everything shifts when you walk into place, putting a permanent smile on my face. We don't have to measure the distance we fall, because this connection is answering the call. Kinematic, pragmatic, stepping up the attic. Enigmatic, emphatic, strictly cinematic. The multi-syllable flow is hitting on the mark. A massive heavy fire lighting up the dark. Magnetic is the simplest word I can provide to tell you how I'm feeling on this heavy ride. Magnetic truth, pulling me right to the core. Magnetic truth, leaving me waiting for more. Focus the levy, jumping all over the beat. Magnetic truth, making the picture complete. The picture complete. Magnetic.
Oh, yeah. Absolute magic. Absolute magic. Oh, yeah. Logical. They say that love is just a chemical reaction. Magical. The way you completely hold my full attraction. Typical. The way a Tuesday used to feel before you came. Mythical. The only way to perfectly describe your name. Physical. The heavy gravity that pulls me to your space. Lyrical. The poetry I'm reading right across your face. Classical. A masterpiece that nobody could ever fake. Tactical. The way you break the walls I try to make. Absolute magic. Every syllable hits. Absolute magic. The way the puzzle just fits. Every multi-layer rhyme jumping right over the line. Absolute magic. Knowing that you are mine. Critical. The exact moment that you walked into the room. Chemical. How quickly you deleted all the heavy gloom. Practical. The way we balance out the crazy in the day. Radical. The totally original games we play. Musical. The rhythm that you leave upon the avenue. Optical. The beautiful, completely undeniable view. Identical. The way our heavy heartbeats start to match. Magical. The greatest falling star I'll ever catch. Absolute magic. Every syllable hits. Absolute magic. The way the puzzle just fits. Every multi-layer rhyme jumping right over the line. Absolute magic. Knowing that you are mine. Absolutely true. That 𝐏𝐥𝐚𝐲𝐥𝐢𝐬𝐭. Lord, 𝐏𝐥𝐚𝐲𝐥𝐢𝐬𝐭. Right. Shining in the middle of the night. Multi-layered off the beat. Every rhyme I build complete. Absolute, the whole design. Absolute, yours and mine. Miracle. The way you elevate a standard afternoon. Vertical. The way we travel, reaching up into the moon. Chemical. The totally, completely absolute spark. Magical. Lighting a massive fire in the dark. Every multi-syllable I reach for lands exactly right. Every offbeat accent shining in the middle of the night. Absolute. The simplest and the biggest word I own. Absolute magic. The greatest love that I have known. Absolute magic. Every syllable hits. Absolute magic. The way the puzzle just fits. Every multi-layer rhyme jumping right over the line. Absolute magic. Knowing that you are mine. Absolute magic. Every syllable still magic. Did you know that you do this thing But you finish a sentence and then add one more thing. Like the last part is the real part, and everything before it was just the runway. Did you know that I started listening for the last part? The one that comes after the pause, the one that sounds like you almost didn't say it. That's the one I file, that's the one I keep. Did you know I remember the specific thing you said on a Tuesday in October when neither of us was paying attention to how much we were both paying attention? Yeah, you said something about cities and how they feel different depending on who you're walking through them with. I thought about that for a week. I'm still thinking about it. Did you know, you changed the whole room? Did you know, even in the afternoon, nothing big about it, nothing announced or loud. Did you know, you stand out from any crowd? Yeah. Did you know that the first time you disagree with me was the moment I knew this was real? Because you did it without apology and without aggression. Just, I see it differently, and here's why that's so rare. I wanted to write it down, I did write it down. It's in my notes, October 15th. Did you know that I look forward to the parts of the day that used to just be the parts between the good parts? The commute, the grocery, run the way. They all have a different quality now, because I'm either coming from you or going towards you, and both of those are the good part. Did you know, you changed the whole room? Did you know, even in the afternoon, nothing big about it, nothing announced or loud. Did you know, you stand out from any crowd? Did you know any of this? I'm asking because I genuinely don't know how visible it is from my side. Everything is quite visible from your side. You might just think I'm a good listener. I'm a decent listener in general, but I'm a great listener. The distinction is entirely you. Did you know? Did you feel it though? Every question I've been holding, every answer slowly showing. Did you know the whole time, or did it just arrive? Did you know? Same as me, did you feel alive? Did you know? Did you know? Did you know? I hope so, I think you knew. The October thing gave it away. You definitely knew. Three times now I watched the same thing happen in 3 completely unrelated rooms. Worth mentioning, so I'm mentioning it. First time was a meeting, someone proposed an idea. Room went quiet, not a bad quiet, a considering quiet. Then someone else built on it instead of replacing it. Idea got better, nobody competed for credit. 5, that is unusual, most rooms don't work that way. Second time was completely different context. 2 people disagreeing about something that actually mattered to both. Neither one raised their voice, neither one needed to win. They just kept handing the problem back and forth until it was smaller than when they started. Filed that 2-pattern form. Once is luck, twice is maybe. 3 times is a pattern, baby. Bill don't compete, hand it back. That's the actual hack. Third time was smaller, just 2 people in the decision. One person had more information, said so plainly. Other person updated their view without defending the old one. Took about 90 seconds total, no ego involved in either direction. That's 3 confirmed sightings of the same behavior. The behavior is simple to describe and apparently hard to do. Build instead of compete, update instead of defend. Hand the problem back and forth instead of holding on to it. 3 rooms, 3 different topics, same underlying move. Worth learning, worth practicing, worth noticing when it happens, because it's rarer than it should be. Started trying in myself after the 3rd sighting. Build on someone's idea instead of having the better one ready. Felt different, slower at first, better by the end. Updated my view out loud once instead of defending the original. Nobody made it a big deal. That's the sign it worked. 3 times now, looking for the 4th. Probably won't take long.